you look at the guts of it, this is made using really large beads. Those are the beads inside. You can hear them crackle. They're almost the size of BBs, and they all bunch. So because this is laying down, I'm taking it from the bottom here, and it all bunches up. And those are big, huge beads, poly pellets, cheap. That's basically the cheapest you can make. They make a sound like a beanbag. There aren't big beads at all. You pick it up, you pinch it, you can't feel the beads. They feel more like coarse sand. You can't feel any beads. They barely move inside the pocket. So if I go like this, I still feel a bunch up here. We do have some fabric in there, but not so much so it doesn't get too warm. A lot of people complain about warmth. So it's a little thinner, but it also makes it a lot easier to move, a lot more smooth. And it's really not bunchy at all. You're not going to get the bunchiness that you're going to get with the Blanquil blanket. Much higher quality, 233 thread count cotton here. It feels way more durable than theirs. Theirs feels very thin. No big pellets, doesn't move. And then the last thing is the weight bunching here. If you pick it up, it really, all the weight goes to the center. I mean, there's no blanket anywhere to be seen in here. You have to go all the way to the center, and then right there in the middle you see the blanket. Whereas ours, you pick it up just from the fabric, you got the blanket right here. I'm feeling the seam of the blanket. So the blanket stays much closer to the edge, much more uniform. If you look at how it moves, it's very rigid. It's hard to move. It's hard to kind of like fold over itself. You can see how you can't really move it. It's very rigid. So it's not really the best and most fluid thing to sleep with at night. The fabric is thick, which again is going to add to the warmth, and it just doesn't feel very fluid. Whereas ours, you can see how light the fabric is. It's much more velvety. It doesn't feel very coarse like they're making. I'm not sure what kind of minky they're using, but it doesn't seem very high quality. This is way more velvety than what they're using. And then our blanket, you can see, moves a lot more. It goes with you. You could bend it kind of multiple times over itself. It's not rigid at all. It's a lot nicer. It'll form to your body. Whereas this is really, really tough to move.